3I Atlas, the object that bent the Sun for billions of years, the Sun has ruled unchallenged. A colossal ocean of fire, its storms of plasma reach across billions of kilometers, shaping planets, stripping atmospheres, and defining the fragile boundaries of life itself. It is the one constant in our sky, steady, predictable, and absolute. No force has ever altered its will, until now. Earlier this year, deep inside the stream of data from NASA's Parker Solar Probe and the European Space Agency's Solar Orbiter, scientists found something no one expected. A distortion, hidden within the solar wind itself. At first, it looked like a data glitch. But the deeper they looked, the stranger it became. The solar wind, that endless stream of charged particles flowing from the Sun, wasn't moving the way it should. It was bending. Not chaotically. Not by chance. But with precision. Geometry. Rhythm. Intention. And at the heart of that distortion was something moving. Something small, by cosmic standards, yet powerful enough to reshape the breath of the Sun. Its name, 3I Atlas. Or as the world soon came to call it, 3 Atlas. At first, it was catalogued as just another interstellar visitor, a frozen traveler, like Oumuamua in 2017 or Borisov in 2019. A relic drifting through our solar system before disappearing forever. But 3 Atlas refused to behave like a comet. Its brightness pulsed with impossible precision, glowing and dimming in perfect intervals, like a heartbeat written in light. Not random reflection. Not sunlight bouncing off ice. The pattern was mathematical, repeating with an order that nature simply doesn't follow. Then came the moment that changed everything. When the James Webb Space Telescope turned its gaze toward it, the data stunned everyone. 3 Atlas wasn't merely reflecting sunlight. It was modulating it, absorbing and re-emitting photons in timed frequencies. Each pulse matched the same rhythm detected earlier in the solar wind by Parker and Solar Orbiter. It was as if the object and the Sun were speaking the same language. No natural body should be capable of that. And yet, something, or someone, was doing exactly that, right before our eyes. At first, NASA dismissed it as coincidence, a magnetic interaction, a solar anomaly, a trick of plasma dynamics. But when the Solar Orbiter, millions of kilometers away, recorded the exact same bending pattern from a different angle, coincidence was no longer an option. 2 spacecraft. 2 perspectives. 1 impossible truth. Something was rewriting the flow of the Sun. To bend plasma on that scale would require a magnetic field millions of times stronger than Earth's, a feat no small object could achieve. It was as if a pebble had redirected a hurricane. Simulations showed that the only explanation left was the most unsettling one. 3 Atlas wasn't a rock. It was a machine. Infrared scans from Webb revealed fluctuating heat signatures, as though it were converting sunlight into magnetic energy. And the more light it absorbed, the stronger the solar distortion became. A perfect feedback loop. It wasn't just orbiting the Sun. It was feeding from it. Some astrophysicists began calling it a stellar siphon, a theoretical construct capable of drawing power directly from plasma streams. Others went further. They proposed it might be an observer, a probe powered by starlight, designed to awaken only in the presence of energy. Every new observation made the mystery deeper. Its tail didn't behave like vaporized ice, it moved against gravitational predictions. Its magnetic polarity flipped like clockwork. And it emitted faint electromagnetic pulses every 4.3 seconds, so precise, they resembled a form of communication. By all known physics, the object should have disintegrated near the Sun. Instead, it became brighter. Stronger. as though it were alive. The data correlation was undeniable. When 3 Atlas brightened, Parker recorded sharper bends in the solar wind. When it dimmed, the wind straightened. The relationship was mathematical. A one-to-one synchronization, as if the sun and the object were in conversation. Every model failed. No known process, solar resonance, Lorentz forces, ionized tails, could explain it. The only explanation left was control. To manipulate plasma at that level would require mastery over magnetic architecture, technology far beyond anything humanity has imagined. Some theorists whispered what others feared to say: 3 Atlas might not just be a machine, but a being. A form of intelligence not made of matter, but of magnetism, not living through biology, but through energy and pattern. A consciousness woven from light. When the solar wind bent, it wasn't an act of defiance. It was communication. Imagine it, a traveler moving between stars, not through engines or propulsion, but through resonance, riding the magnetic tides of suns across galaxies. To such a being, stars are not distant furnaces. They are oceans. And our sun was merely another shore. How many times, then, might such travelers have passed through our system, unseen, unrecognized, while we looked for metal ships and missed the symphonies in light? How many signals have been waiting in the background hum of radiation, in patterns we've mistaken for noise? As 3 Atlas drifts away toward the dark beyond Neptune, its signature still lingers faintly in the solar wind. A soft curl in the plasma sea, a whisper that refuses to fade. Its pulses still echo in the data streams, steady, deliberate, patient. Maybe it's just physics we don't yet understand. Or maybe, it's a signal we were finally advanced enough to notice. The question that remains isn't what 3 Atlas is. It's why it came. Was it observing? Refueling? Or perhaps testing, measuring a civilization that has only just begun to listen? If light truly is the language of the universe, then maybe this was the first time we ever heard it speak. And if that's true, then the bending of the solar wind wasn't defiance, it was dialogue. A gesture written in sunlight, a message whispered through plasma, a quiet reminder that we are not alone. That intelligence might already exist on scales we cannot yet imagine, as waves, as fields, as stars that think. And somewhere out there, beyond the reach of our telescopes and sensors, something radiant may have turned its gaze toward us and whispered, "We see you, stay curious." Because out there, beyond the heliosphere, something might still be bending the wind. This is Wave Discovery. Exploring the unknown, one mystery